This is Pinfalls and Pixels, where wrestling meets gaming.
And PJ did such a disservice to the business. You couldn't even wait to get high or drunk or whatever till after the show. And he caused a little bit of a ruckus because he wanted to get paid, even though he couldn't perform. And he actually went out into the crowd and asked the fans for money. And I had said that was BS.
Just incredible. Once a ECW World Heavyweight Champion, an astounding 8-time WWE Hardcore Champion, and a prominent figure in ECW's Extreme Legacy. But today, we're not here to celebrate his in-ring accolades. Instead, we're diving into a darker chapter of his life. One that involves scamming podcasts, YouTube channels, promoters, and even worst of all, his closest supporters and fans. Today we are going to dive into the stories of these fans, including my own. A Facebook post just from January 31st, 2024 stated, "Just wanted to give you all a heads up, Just Incredible is baiting fans into buying just found merchandise, then never sending the orders. He wants you to cash out money, then excuses, and then blocked when asked about it. He got me for $40. And he is not alone. Fans, collectors, and even promoters have been sounding the alarm about Justin's scams for years. Yet, none of his peers have called him out. None. Which is crazy to me, because this type of thing really destroys trust between fans and all wrestlers, not only Justin. Let's take a look at just how deep this rabbit hole goes. The earliest example I can find goes back over a decade, where he scammed a fan named Roy D. Now, while he did not go into detail, a lot of these comments came from a post about old merch being sold, where Danny T would say that the guy's a effing loser. He got us too. Shaking my head. Seth K said that he bought a book from Justin and that he promised over and over he would send it, even putting more up for sale in the meantime, but never shipped. And he now won't buy from any wrestler, if not in person. Not a great guy. And you really can't blame Seth either. For him, a lot of trust was destroyed. Not just with Justin, but with every wrestler. Corey B would comment that dude's a complete carny. Paid him to sign 200 cards and he wouldn't mail them back. Jazz called him and told him to quit dicking me around, and he finally sent them. I wonder if this guy's talking about the wrestler Jazz. Because that would be pretty funny if she checked him. At least one person might have. Yeah, he still owes me from a long time ago for his book. Sorry you got taken like a lot of us, John R. would comment. Jake M. would chime in and say, "Notorious loser. Obviously nothing has changed. We'll rip off anyone. Fans, promoters, anyone." A fan named JF would state that Justin got him for $60 a couple of years ago. Can't wait to see him at WrestleCon. I wonder if JF ever did see him at WrestleCon. Let us know if you watch this. Joel J said that he bought his book almost 2 years ago now, and he's never sent it. He messaged him multiple times about it, and he always asks for the address again and says he will send it, but never does. And this seems like a pretty common theme here. While doing research for this video, things took a really crazy turn. A Facebook comment from Deborah L said he just posted a hopefully stock photo of a necrotic diabetic leg on Twitter, asking for people to send him money, saying he'll send signed 8x10s in return. Now, I will warn you right now, this picture is kinda gross. And when I say kinda gross, I mean it's really gross. This is the picture. Now that looks insanely bad. I have to really question if that is really his leg. I just can't see how somebody with a leg like that would be ring ready as Justin says he is. This would catch the attention of Dustin Rhodes, who must have felt really bad. He would even retweet it and donate money. You should not have felt bad, Dustin. If anything, you should have felt bad for the fans that he scammed thinking that he needed medical help. Adam E would say same, unfortunately, after being scammed by Justin as well. Matt M would state that he got me in 2016 for $200. Dude is an absolute POS and an addict. The rap has been out on him for years. Michael S said he's done this before to GTS Wrestling. Took the man's money and never showed, then blocked Grimm. He only unblocked him when his million fans tore Justin a new a-hole on Twitter. An article on PWP Nation posted about this, saying, according to owner, promoter, and top star of GTS Wrestling Grimm, Justin Credible no-showed multiple bookings. He kept the advance payment and then blocked Grimm on all social media platforms. This is as unprofessional as it can get in professional wrestling and business in general. Grimm would also put Justin Credible on blast by posting his complete BS excuses as to why he wasn't going to show up. And there are other promoters also putting Justin on blast for pulling this stuff. Rich A would comment on a Facebook post saying, happened to me a year ago or so. He is a scam artist. No one should ever do business with him unless they want to donate money without thinking they will be getting anything in return. He kinda sucks. Yeah, Rich, I would say he does kinda suck. But imagine my shock after all of this, Justin is still getting bookings. Justin is currently booked on an MWA show in Minnesota coming up. I really hope that they didn't pay up front because he's not going to be there. And that money is as good as gone. But also, why would any promotion support somebody who scams their own fans? He was recently on Briscoe and Bradshaw's podcast looking really rough. I would assume he showed up for this one because, well, it's JBL. And also, he did not have to leave his apartment. But why would they give Justin a platform though? My only guess would be is that they were unaware of all this, as MWA may be too, as I was as well. I myself was also scammed by Justin Credible. I thought it would be cool to get some wrestlers for drops for my YouTube channel. 15-second video clips. Justin would message me back saying while he had nothing to promote, shocker right, he would do it for $50 and he would have it back in less than 30 minutes. I really didn't want to, but I felt kind of bad and I said cool, let's do it next week. A few days would go by when I got a message from Justin, begging. He will do it for $30 if I can send it now because he's hungry. I sent him the original agreed upon $50 and was like, hey, make it dope. Couple of weeks would go by with nothing. A junky excuse, but not much else. I then decided I will tell him about himself and get a laugh about it. You see, I wasn't angry. $50 isn't much. But scamming fans? That's pretty unforgivable. Here is the message, not censored. I even included an application to McDonald's, which I didn't even have to do. I did it out of kindness to actually help him. And his response to this brutal verbal assault? Thanks. I'm on it. What? On what? Drugs? The application? Who knows? And honestly, who cares? In an update after calling him out, he would message me back before blocking me, playing the victim, and saying nobody would listen to me. Can you imagine that mindset? I really debated on making this video. But with Justin still being booked as far from Connecticut as Minnesota, I have to believe that most are not aware of any of this. Just incredible. If you're watching this, it's time to make things right. Apologize to your fans. We know you could never refund your fans, but apologize. Repair the damage that you've done to your reputation. Wrestling fans are some of the most loyal and forgiving people on the planet. But scamming us? That's the quickest way to lose all respect. Not only for you, but for the business and other wrestlers. To everyone watching, have you been scammed by Justin or another wrestler? Share your story in the comments below. Let's hold people accountable and make sure this stuff never happens again. Like, comment, and subscribe, but most importantly on this video, share. Share it everywhere to make fans, podcasters, and promoters aware so they do not get scammed. Thanks for watching, and I love you all.
I'm leaving, and I'm leaving on my own volition. I love this business.
And don't show up drunk. Get the hell out of our show. You were my hero once, I swear to God. And you are a freaking disgrace now. Who are you? I'm the guy who has you here. That's paying you tonight and asked you not to come here because you reek like booze and you tell everybody you're sober. You're not. And all these people paid to see you and you're in there glossed over, stumbling everywhere. Get out. Dude.